the weather is actually a lot like California, right?
Of course.
I think the most fun I've had in this city has been being part of the Neighborhood Leadership Institute, because you get to see so much and learn so much that whenever you're hanging out with people who've spent their entire lives in Dayton, you can still be like, bet you didn't know about this. Bet you didn't know about that. Did you know there's a roller rink on the second floor of a building in the Oregon district? How cool is that? We had a historic woman photographer living in the Wright Dunbar General area over there, and there's just so many cool things that have happened around this city that we know about now. And we have so many connections that will help us learn even more and to share even more. We have the connections that Kathleen and Verletta helped to coordinate for us. They did an incredible amount of work to connect us with the leaders of this city. In fact, I think I'm going to embarrass them right now. Kathleen, would you be willing to come on up here? Verletta, where are you? There she is back there. Come on up. We got something for you. David, were you going to? There you go. All right. Our fireball over here, Ms. Verletta Jackson, cracking the whip.
Yeah!
Several words such as night and day, warm and cold, sweet and sour. These are all words that describe things that I absolutely need and appreciate in life. To show our appreciation, the rest of the class please stand up.
Who was who? Who was hot and cold and who was warm? Put him on the spot.
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you very much for being who you are and what you have done for us.
They saw us through everything. They saw us through the bus tour, full day cruise
We love
around
you.
the city. We dealt with all the rain that day. That was fun. We went to the rec centers, which many of us hadn't been exposed to before. I am now a frequent user of the Lori Rec Center, thanks to that trip. What the Leadership Institute has really brought out for all of us is the sense of discovery, that we have a new story to tell about our city, about our neighborhoods. We got to do research projects and study the history and the resources available right where we live. And we have a new story to tell about ourselves, that we are from Dayton, and we can say it with a really deep sense of pride now. We can share that story, we can share that message with people who live back in California, and people who live in other states, and people who live right here in our own neighborhoods. When we hear folks saying, oh yeah, Dayton, we can say, no, yeah, Dayton, let's talk about this. Let's share what's happening with Garden Stations under the leadership of Lisa Helm over there. We can say what's going on with some of the Black leadership that's happening, with the community colleges, with the river institutes, with Carillon Park and its expansions. And along the way, we also started to discover some empowerment, what makes us unique, this future that we have the opportunity to create together because we've been empowered, because we have the information, because we've been recognized as leaders, people who maybe been quiet, maybe been living in corners most of their lives, now can stand up and say, hey, I'm a graduate of this institute, and I've got stuff to share, and I've had practice doing it. Everybody who gave a 2-minute speech. We managed to practice, get that skill up. And we know how to get involved. We have these connections through the projects and programs that are available. We've got an incredible array of projects that our groups came up with. I hope you all get a chance to take a look, see who's involved, and maybe sign up. Maybe join Dayton Out Loud. what's our group thing?
Dayton
Dayton
Arena.
Urban Nights in September. You can go out and you can share spoken word or a vocal performance of some kind at Garden Station or at the Yellow Cab building. We've got the My Dayton website, and we've got Asia over there who's been a neighborhood leader helping to coordinate that so we can share those stories about our city and why it's so excellent and how you can get involved. Talk about your nonprofits, talk about your neighborhood, spread the word over at 2nd Street Farmers Market on Saturdays. Starting when? June 16, look for the table. And let's see, this is a pretty busy weekend coming up. Raise your hand if you've got some plans for doing something to Dayton, either tonight, Saturday, Sunday. Look at these hands around. If you don't have any plans for Dayton yet, talk to the people next to you, because they got some great stories to tell. All right, I'll wrap this up with just an encouragement to spread the word, an encouragement to tell your story, encouragement to take a tour with an alumni, or to look around the city and see things that you haven't done, you haven't noticed before. All of our eyes got open wide as part of this Leadership Institute. And there's so many hundreds and thousands of people around who, when they see what we're doing, they're going to be inspired. So sign up. You know, one candle, one little flame from a candle can drive out 1,000 shadows. And that's our job. Thank you all for being here tonight, and for the Leadership Institute of 2012, let's make next year even better.